Yoshi Valley, very interesting pick to start off the match. Anything can happen. Okay, we have a big delay. I will try to synchronize them. Alright, they're off. Oh, Abney has some trouble. Zoki comes through cleanly. And Abney has a really slow uphill climb. He got stuck there. It's a dangerous spot to go really close to the volcano wall there. You can easily get stuck. And that wall eats all of your speed. Zoki had a slight mistake there, but he's still in the lead by more than 3 seconds. Coming through cleanly so far. Abney hitting the fence a bit. Also with no spine hit on lap 2. But so far Zoki's in a good position, or Zora, aka Zoki, for those who don't know. He keeps his lead, maybe extends it a bit, yeah, by 2/10. Oh, he makes sure not to fall off on lap 3, hits one spiny, but he can afford that, his lead was big enough. He makes the hairpin jump. The giant egg, once again, has to be dodged. Yeah, he does it, very close. Abney had to go around on the right side. And Zoki wins the first track. So first win to Zoki. Alright, so Abney's pick next. And he picks Moo Farm, yeah, which worked very well so far for him. He's the current world record holder for the 3 lap.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Alright, so Moo Farm, place of the molds, the RNG track. You will see different RNG on both, different mold patterns popping up, well not patterns, just placement. Zoki with the early shroom, and he hits the mole, the outer mole on the left, which you normally want to go inside of. Couldn't pass it. Abney had a clean lap so far. Clean race. Yeah, he's aware of the situation, he goes very safe, and Zoki goes a bit risky, hits another mole. He didn't manage to go very close to the fence, but the mole patch is so wide that we still hit one. And Abney goes around once again on the last mole patch and wins comfortably. So we had both tracks with the same music. One win for each of them. So Abney equalized it 1-1. And we go to Mario Raceway next. Hello to the chat, I can only glance once in a while.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy the matches. The name, yeah. Was referring to the chat in general. Alright, they're off here. Mushroom cut comes up. Both hit it very clean. So far it's completely in sync. Maybe Abney has a few hundreds now after the shroom. Yes, he leads by 0.28. He definitely had the cleaner last corner, where you go over the grass shroomless. Oh, Abney snagged the wall a bit, got caught and thrown to the right, so he spent more time on the grass on his return onto the road again. And it's very, very close. So Zoki by 0.01 behind, if my math is correct. It's insanely close. And both have similar mushroom cuts. So it comes down to the last few turns. Oh no, risky! Too risky from Zoki on the shroom. That will cost him the race. Cost him the chance to win it. It would have been so close otherwise. That means Abney takes the lead 2-1. So Abney is thinking about his next pick. And he goes with Luigi Raceway. Both are ready to go. Place your bets. Will we see both go sub 159? Surely sub 2 minutes. Yeah, a tie is highly unlikely. But it happened here, once. Not between these two though. Okay, first shroom is coming up. Oh, Abney had some trouble hitting the wall a couple of times. That killed most of his boost, I think. And that brought Zoki back, and he's leading by 0.01. Oh, Zoki goes into the sand. He was risking a very, very tight drift, and it was too much. So approaching the double shroom now, Abney has a good lead. Especially because Zoki hits the wall with his second shroom. I actually initially wanted to say because it's a track with only small time losses. That was a very big one, and you don't think he can come back. And I'm glancing at the chat again. Meanwhile, Zoki's stream froze. Next match for me against Abney will be the beginning of December. What happened to his stream? It froze. I will work on that now. So the stream disappeared. I will try to reopen it. It happened before that his stream froze, but not in this match. Oh, it went completely offline. Wow. So I got Abney's time, and he surely won that track. But I have no idea what happened to Zoki. Maybe I rip internet, I don't know. Oh, that sounds like, yeah, he's completely offline now. Oh man. Now he's online again in the chat, but it's only on mobile, I think. He has internet problems. Maybe I can at least get his time for this track. I think that hasn't happened so far in a restream match. Time is confirmed 2:01:14, but I'm not sure how we will continue. If you can fix his problems. Abney took the lead, extended it to 3-1 in the first set. That's our score for now. And it looks like he's back. So I will crop them again. Alright, I think we are good to go again. And our next pick is Choco Mountain. The splice works here. That's suspicious, it happened before that his stream froze. He said it was his console. Alright. We are ready to continue.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay.
And it's set point for Abney. They are on a different shroom strat, as you can see. Zoki still has all of his shrooms. Now he's using his first one. And it's very close. Both get the good hills. Abney in the lead by 0.06. Oh, Zoki gets bad hills this time. And Abney's ahead by 0.4 of a second now. But he hits the wall and slows down. That brings Zoki back, but he's still a bit behind. Oh, and Abney does a similar mistake once again, which is very costly. I don't know if Zoki got the MT around here. But this is so close. Comes down to the last straight. Both have bad hills. And Zoki takes it in the end by 0.08. He stays in the set. What a race. Alright, so the lead shrinked to 3-2. Still in Abney's favor, he has another set point. And it's his choice now. He takes his time. Choose wisely. Yeah, Haddock, that's for the next season, I think. the instant replay with super slow motion. And we go to the desert, Kalimari Desert, one of Abney's strongest tracks. Meanwhile, Zoki proposes to ban the Mushroom Cup. That won't happen. Okay, both are ready now.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice synchronization. Perfect. Different approach to the first hill-ups. Abney definitely with clean hill-ups. He had the best 1 tries in this league so far on Kalimari Desert, so it will be very hard to beat him. But you have to prove yourself again and again, even on your strongest tracks. Oh, there was an extra jump to avoid going off-road, and Abney is in the lead by 0.6, carefully driving around the rock here. He adjusted his angle nicely, but Zoki also with good hills, as far as I can tell by only having the video. Both going for the same shroom strat, 102. Abney extends his lead by 0.11. So he has about half a second now. He has to go wider than Zoki, but he's still in the lead. Because Abney was so fast there, he couldn't take the best line, he had to wait or go a bit wider there around it. But he's still looking very good. Nothing major in his way, which could turn around this race. And it means he takes this set 4-2. But interesting first set. Let's see how the second one will evolve. We have some early Martys in the chat. You want to see Bowser's Castle? We will see. They definitely run slowly out of picks. We have seen 6 tracks, 10 remaining, and the next one will be Frab Snowland.
Okay.
And they both start with the AB spin to cut a bit of the first turn. The track itself is quite simple. there's one crucial spot coming up now. And that's very tricky, not easy at all. Zoki gets it slightly cleaner. Don't know if he missed that following MT, because it's very close again. Maybe Abney even had the better canyon and takes the lead, so he does, by 0.18. Oh, but he hits the snowman, the single snowman at the beginning. Wow. You always pass it very closely, but that's a rare mistake. I was very surprised to hear that. I was looking at Zoki's stream. Oh, very far to the right from Zoran. But as long as he doesn't hit a snowman, he's good. Yeah, it's a rare mistake to hit that snowman in particular, because usually you struggle with the ones, the group after the shroom spot, when you fly down, fly over the hill, which comes up now. Zoki passes, so he's good. I didn't see it. Was it a surprising hit? Okay, so early lead for Zoran in the second set. Abney's pick now. We go from the snow to an even cooler track with a lot of ice. Sherbet Land. I hope nobody catches a cold here.
Okay.
Zoki with the ambitious line. Jumps over the crack. Ah, but he jumps early on the second. That was ambitious again. I would still say nice AV spin true. I would still say it was doable, but it had to be an optimal jump, optimal timing. And he was a bit early, so no chance then to make it over. Meanwhile, Abney is still going for the crack jumps. I think it's natural. These players don't simply drive around all these corners. It's against their pride, against the nature. Now Abney is in cruising mode a bit. How close will he get on the swag finish? Quite good. So it's 1-1, all tied up again in the second set. And because it was so cold, Zoki takes us to Bowser's Castle. It was requested and here we go. Yeah, it's Marty time.
Okay.
They have to go around these flying thwomps and go through cleanly. Normally we have a ghost here to distract the flying ones, but no ghosts allowed in the league. Zoki hits the wall a bit with the back of the car, so he couldn't charge the MT, but he still got a nice line and is very close to Abney. Abney in the lead by 0.15. Now they can take the entrance here to the hallway a bit sharper. This time Abney struggles more, I would say. It's very close, all the way through. Zoki struggled a bit to charge that MT, it took him longer. That makes the difference in lap 2, another 0.19. But less than half a second difference. Everything can happen. And Zoki gets squished on top. Oh, but Abney falls into the lava, wow. No, Zoki, what did you do? What did you do? Oh no. I think he was still behind and he doesn't watch the restream. Oh man, we could have had a race. But he decided to DQ. So it's 2-1 Abney. I was just having a conversation about this race with the players. You should not give up on this track. Damn, he ruined a nice race. I think Zoki would still have been behind Abney, but not by that much. Alright, let's move on, forget about that. At least Zoki has to forget it quickly. I'm sure he will. And it's Toad's Turnpike.
Okay.
That's the advantage if you can watch the stream, the restream. You can't always tell who's ahead when there are only small differences. But you would see such a mistake. But it's delayed, so maybe you would not have seen it before pausing. Anyway, Toad's Turnpike. Abney leads 2-1. Zoki struggles to charge the MT. Had to be very careful between the cars. And Abney leads by 0.18 going to the second lap. Both managed to go inside the bus, but Zoki hits the guardrail a couple of times. Both decide to shroom around this corner, this turn here. Oh, Abney misses an MT, but overall he looks cleaner. And I think he extends his lead. Yes, by about half a second more. Traffic coming up for Abney, the last hurdles here. Shrooms very tight around the bus, but he makes it. So that gives him a set point and 3-1. And we go to the jungle. No surprise. One of Zoran's favorites picks.
Okay.
Yeah, Haddock. Zoki typed DK and Abney was finally asking if they play with Donkey Kong now. Oh, both get hit by the coconut. Can't say it was bad for Abney, he was so far on the right. Both have really bad jumps for their standards. Zoki decides to shroom across the grass. Abney keeps the shroom because you are guaranteed to get another additional coconut hit if you are that far on the right. The way is too long. Oh, Zoki gets airborne a bit. Luckily he manages to get onto the bridge. Oh no, but he tumbles down. Too risky in the cave. He went too far on the left there, and he gives up. I have to say I don't like this mentality, but yeah, he maybe knows that Abney is watching the stream. Meanwhile, Abney makes a big mistake, that's why I keep saying don't give up. But yeah, maybe Abney wasn't concentrated anymore. I don't want to interpret too much into it. He has some fun with the shortcuts now, Zoki. But one missed cave climb is not an instant loss. I mean, the opponent has to drive. I just have the mentality, the mindset to always keep going. That's why I not always understand these choices. But everyone is different. Abney has a fun time finishing backwards. And with this very special race, he takes the second set, 4 tracks to 1. And Abney confirmed that the water hit, the drowning, the missed jump off the ramp came before he saw that Zoki did the mistake in the cave. So I was right, he should have continued. Just wanted to say. And we move on to the third set. Track pools are complete, refilled again. They can pick anything they want. And like in the match against me earlier today, Zoki picks Luigi Raceway shortcut. He calls his Joker. Alright, that's an interesting pick. Luigi Raceway has many shortcuts, but some require shells, so in time trials you have 2 options. The biggest shortcut, the bigger one, is so-called mile style. which works without the shroom. You get a high double bounce. I'm not the expert, but works shroomless after the tunnel. And the easier one is a bit further uphill after the tunnel to jump over that wall. Against the bricks. Yes! Zoki does it. He couldn't do it against me. We both failed earlier today, but he does it now. Well played so far, so he takes a big lead of about 8 seconds. Abney played it safe. He was checking what Zoki can do, I think. And now he's under pressure and he has to go for a shortcut. And now that Zoki hit it once, he doesn't go for it anymore. Which is reasonable. He spends all the shrooms. Abney has to go for it. He hits a tree. He backs up and tries again, but he misses. Once again. And he gets over. So he showed that he also can hit it in a one try. But he wasted all the shrooms and it took way too much time. So Zoki is looking good here. Nice that he could show off the shortcut on first try. Perfect race from him. So after that crazy weird Donkey Kong's Jump Parkway, Abney did a milestone attempt, I think. After that crazy DKJP, Zoki has a strong Luigi race with shortcut race. Well done. And Abney finishes. That's something noteworthy. No DQ. One zero to Zoran. And to no one's surprise, we go to the desert again. It was just a matter of time. Now that the pool is reset, Abney takes us back to Kalimari Desert. You can't blame anyone for these picks though, it's rightfully and with a good reason, because he's very strong here. Abney bonks a bit into the wall there, but overall has better timing on the hill ups, on the jumps, especially the last of these small jumps, jump row, or what we call it, is very important to maintain higher speed off-road. If you miss that, the other jumps before don't matter much. So he already has a comfortable lead, around 0.8. Maintains this lead. Oh no, Zoki went against the cactus. He caught up by 0.3 actually, but used the shroom. I must have missed that. Didn't catch where he used the second shroom, but now that he made such a mistake, it's over, of course. Big difference. I don't know, Dan. Let's see. I don't have these splits in mind. So then Abney's answer is nobody keeps track of 0 shroomers. I don't know them. Let's move on with the match. 1-1 in the third set, and we go back to the jungle. I want to see them both finish this time. Regardless of their performance, what happens.
Okay.
Don't be a quitter, finish. But of course I hope for a close race. 2:14 would be nice. I don't know about Abney's best jungle performance, but Zoki hit a low 2:14 against me once. Very strong. Oh, Zoki super aggressive. Abney with a very good jump as well. Slightly further to the right. But both on the way to a great opening lap. Zoki going super full aggressive downhill. Abney with the better cave though, I would say. In the lead by 0.17. Abney slightly better jump. But not as crazy as the first lap jumps. Nice cave climbs. Zoki gained almost half a second, so he's ahead by about 0.3. Didn't get the MT though. Oh, that's gonna be close. He makes the jump. He makes that jump and he's definitely in the lead, but not by much. This is a very high level DKJP race. Keep in mind how difficult it is to get one good lap here. Oh, the last cave climb, and Zoki takes it. Well, no, he didn't. Oh no. Was one of them slowing down? I completely missed it. Abney takes it by 0.02. How did he do that? What happened there on the last few meters? Or inches? Must be my mistake on the synchronization. Yeah, I didn't notice the desync. Abney got to the line first? Okay. Oh, alright then, yeah. I was paying so much attention to the climb, but then his acceleration, Zoki's must have been worse. And Abney got back. Wow, what a race. So well done to both players. Incredibly high level. Alright, back to business. It's 2-1 Abney in the third set, and we move on to Toad's Turnpike. I have to watch that race again later. What a performance. Came down to the last acceleration on the cave exit.
Okay.
Alright, Abney with the sub-minute opener, ahead by 0.44. Tricky Shroom coming up and both make it, but Zoki struggles a bit on the exit, hits the guardrail, which sends him to the middle of the road. So that gives Abney a slight lead. Respectively, it adds up to his lead from the first lap. Zoki shrooms a bit earlier, around the turn here. Abney probably will wait until the final turn of this lap. Yep, so he does. Gains another 0.24. So 0.68 in the lead. different shroom strat here. Zoki holds on to his shroom. He will shroom between the cars on the final turn. But Abney has a good lead, so he should win that. Yeah, as long as he doesn't crash and takes it. And that means he has a 3-1 lead and arrives at match point. And once again we go to Sherbetland. Potentially the last track of this match, but who knows.
Okay. Okay.
Very aggressive on the jumps from both. Abney slightly in the lead by 0.19. Abney missing a jump, rather a slide. He had to jump again into it. Only a small time loss though. He's barely ahead. Quite clean race from both. Abney gaining another 0.09. So must be 0.28 now. Not much. At this speed, the penguin in the cave around the pillar will be problematic. Both have a narrow gap where they can pass. Both make it clean. It looked to me as if Zoki had a good shroom, but Abney as well, because he's still in the lead. And yes, times are confirmed. Abney takes this one and he takes the match with it. Four tracks to 1 in the final set, in the third set, which turns out to be the final one of the match. So he wins this match 3-0. Congrats to Abney for another win. He takes 2 wins today. That DKJP match was my highlight. I have to rewatch that. Incredible how high the level was and how close the race was right until the end. So that puts Abney in a good spot in the top 10. But there are a few more matches to play for everyone. Everyone plays 13 matches. And this was match number 9 for Abney, who will have one more catch-up match. And match number 10 for Zoki. So they have a few more. And before I will cut the stream, I will let you know what's next up on Speed Gaming. In terms of the Mario Kart League, we have a Division 2 match between Calamity and Kyle, who hasn't been on a restream yet, so it is his first appearance tomorrow on Sunday at 2:30 PM Eastern Time. 2:30 Eastern Time tomorrow. Join again on Speed Gaming if you like the Mario Kart 64 League. That's it so far from my side. Have a good day, have a good night, and see you again. Bye bye.